We really do be like starting in Skyloft every single episode, huh? Welcome back to some more Skyward Sword HD. Last time, I guess we kind of did some errands around Skyloft. Not too many. We did one with the creepy clown thing that literally robbed like 100 of my rupees, but we ended up making a net gain, so now we have 928 rupees, which is ridiculous, and we plan on getting more. If you're wondering why I'm back in Skyloft, it is because we got those gratitude crystals. I was waiting on a specific reward from Petro. We could have gotten one of these sooner, but I just wanted to wait since we had 38 gratitude crystals, so. Oh, you've gathered. Man, you're not talking right today. Quite a lot of gratitude crystals, haven't you? How magnificent. Please take this as a token of this demon's deepest appreciation. Big wallet. You have made magnificent progress gathering gratitude crystals. Please just continue helping me a bit longer. Oh, gracious me, that is a prodigious quantity of gratitude crystals you've brought for me. This is such an appallingly insufficient reward that my cheeks burn hot with embarrassment, but please take this. 300 rupees. Also there's this. I actually didn't know he gave you the wallet, but you know what, that actually helped out. And you got this chest. We could have gotten this earlier. No, I beg you, stop. That chest is not to be opened under any circumstance. There's something unspeakable inside. I want to open it. I said no. That chest contains the infamous evil of the dreaded cursed metal. If you carry that metal with you, you'll find more rubies than ever before. You'll even have better chances of discovering treasure. Don't make me say it. Sounds handy. Now that you mention it, it does sound pretty enticing, but it gets worse. Far, far worse. Any poor soul who holds that metal will find himself unable to open his pouch. No matter how badly you want to use your potions or shields, they will be denied to you. Can you imagine a more gruesome fate? Please push any thought of this chest out of your mind forever. You must never think of it again. This is why I got an open slot. We're opening this. Sorry, Petro, but we're in 100% playthrough and we kind of need this. We got the cursed metal. Basically, what Petro says, and yes, your shield counts as a pouch item, so you can't use your shield. This is a really good metal to stack with the treasure metal, because you'll just get rupees and like monster treasures out the ass. It is ridiculous. If you really want to grind for like monster claws or jelly blobs, if you really need jelly blobs for some reason, or any other kind of monster treasure, by all means get the cursed metal and use it if you feel comfortable without your shield. As Petro said, and as the cursed metal says, you cannot open your pouch when you have this thing on you. I am pressing R and I cannot open my pouch. So you're probably wondering, well, how the hell do you get it off of you if you don't want to use it? Well, luckily, cursed things do not affect the item check. Yeah, weirdly enough. So you can just put the cursed metal into this. I don't plan on ever using this. I may off-screen for grinding purposes, but besides that, yeah. Also, if you're at that click, sorry, that was my phone. But yeah, make sure you re-equip your secret shield. I'm still going to keep that slot open just in case if we get something that we desperately need and don't have to go back for. If you don't want to get the cursed metal for whatever reason, you can always just leave it in that chest. So, and now that we have a bunch of rupees, there's really no other place to spend them at than Beetle. So, yeah, come on. Thank you. I promise you this is not an episode full of errands. I promise you that we will actually get some story stuff done, but these are just convenient to get right now, and in all honesty, I think we should do it. So, I'm gonna ignore the bug metal. How much is the heart metal? 800. I'd rather want the heart metal or the adventure pouch. How much is the adventure pouch? I thought that was 1200. Yeah. I'm gonna get the heart metal. Well, life medallion. Life metal, I should say. What this does is give you an arbitrary heart container. Yeah, Skyward Sword is weird. Let me see if he actually sells a new one after that. I think he sells 2? Oh, he just starts selling the heart piece. Okay, sorry, Beetle. Yeah, so now we have 12 hearts. The weird thing with Skyward Sword is if you want 20 hearts across the board, there are 2 life medals in the entire game that you have to have in order to have 20 hearts. There's not enough heart pieces to get you 20 out of 20 hearts. You have to have those heart medals, or those life medals. I keep calling them the opposite thing of what they're actually supposed to be. Again, it's weird, and for most people, they just dedicate the 2 slots to 2 of the adventure pouch slots to the heart medals or life medals. Gotta call them by the right thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I don't know. I kind of feel weird about that. Anyway, finally going to Farore, and we're going to the viewing platform. No, we're not grinding birds here or hornet larvae or anything like that. But you could see there was some blessed butterflies that we did not see before. A report, Master Link. I have detected the aura of a trial gate nearby. If you can pinpoint the origin of this aura using dowsing, I conjecture the song you learned at the Isle of Songs for Farore's Courage will reveal the gate. Yeah, we don't need to use dowsing. And hey, Amber Relic, we haven't seen you in a while. And yeah, now there's blue bokoblins roaming around. Yeah, things have changed on the surface, at least in Farore. The enemies have gotten significantly stronger. So anyway, as I recommend, I would grab these butterflies. I really wish I had the big bug net. Oh, that sucks. Because I can barely get the reach on that. Jesus. I'm gonna have to work towards that, because that's terrible. Anyway. So what do you want to do here? Pull out the harp and strum. And there you go. It does remind me a lot of Kokiri Forest, but something here has reacted to the performance of Farore's Courage. I have confirmed the appearance of a strange mark on the ground. I calculate a 90% possibility that this mark is a trial gate. I am having troubles. As mentioned by the goddess statue we heard from this Isle of Songs. Thrust your sword into the center of the mark on the ground before you. I think I'm getting a little better at speaking. I'm not having as many issues, but I do run into them sometimes. I don't know about you guys, but when I talk for too long, I do get choked up on my own words. But that's probably just me not speaking a lot. I am a very lonely child. Anyway, ready sword, thrust it. Oh, right stick. I am stupid. And welcome to arguably the most controversial thing about Skyward Sword, but one of my favorite things about Skyward Sword. Master Link, as expected, I cannot follow you into this realm, for this trial calls out to your mind alone. This is the nature of places known as Silent Realms. They are domains of the spirit, accessible only to the goddess's chosen hero. This particular trial, Farore's Silent Realm, tests the limits of your courage. Your spirit has temporarily separated from your physical body so that you may undertake this challenge. To reach the location of the flames that will enhance your sword, it is necessary for you to overcome this trial and undergo spiritual growth. Oh god, my heart is a ball that turned into a plant. Spirit vessel. That is your spirit vessel. When this vessel is full, it will signify that you have successfully completed the trial, allowing your spirit to grow. This, in turn, will allow the goddess to bless you with a new power. To fill the spirit vessel, you need to search for something known as the Tear of Farore. There are many of them spread across this strange world. Master, do you see the glowing object just in front of you? This is a Tear of Farore. You will need to collect 15 of them. However, this is not as simple a task as it would seem. Your work in this realm is referred to as a trial for a good reason. If you take even a step outside this protective circle you stand in, the guardians of this realm will wake up and pursue you, Master. If a guardian manages to land even a single hit on you, your spirit will shatter and you will fail the trial. You must collect the tears scattered throughout this area and fill the spirit vessel without being hit by an attack. Was my explanation? Yeah, I got it. Understood. I will be eagerly awaiting your return on the outside world. May the goddess watch over you. Yes. The Silent Realm. For those who have played Twilight Princess, yes, this is that. You're literally doing the same thing you did in Twilight Princess when you had to restore the light in each province. Except it's in Skyward Sword, and as Vi says, we take one step out of the ring and everything gets pissy. And when you grab this Tear of Farore, this stuns the Guardians for 90 seconds. Yeah, so these are all in predetermined locations. Also, you have a light fruit. This will give beacons to each of the tiers for 30 seconds. These are all in predetermined locations, meaning that you can plan out your route throughout this area and be perfectly fine. Like, speed runs of this are super easy because they're all in the same location. But yeah, the Silent Realm. Ooh, here we go. This is what I want to talk about. These are where the Dusk Relics are. They are only in the Silent Realms. So if you see them, get them, because you cannot get these in any other circumstance. Well, there's some exceptions to that rule, but for the most part, you want to get these when you can, when you're in the Silent Realm. And yeah, we don't have our sword, we have none of our pouch items, we are on our own. Master Link. The unusual liquid substance that covers this area is known as waking water and has certain unique properties. If you make contact with waking water, the guardians will immediately be alerted to your presence. Pools of waking water are located all throughout this area. I suggest you watch where you step. And yes, as she says, waking water wakes up the guardians, no matter what. So don't do that. Grab the tear. Alternatively, you could just run through the waking water and then head on the other side and grab the tear. It will automatically disable them, so. Anyway, over there are some Poes. Yeah, we actually have Poes in this game. If you stand under their light, they will catch you and that will alert the guardians. Another exception to the running out of time rule. So. And as I said, the Silent Realms have a lot of controversy with them. A lot of people hate them. And for the longest time, I did too. But I have gone back on my thinking on these. And my reason is, they're not bad. They're not easily as bad as the ones in Twilight Princess, at least the Wii version. For those who don't know, the Wii version of Twilight Princess is a different routing system with these well, they're not tiers, but well, I guess they are tiers. Tiers of light. It's a different routing in the Wii version than the Wii U version, so the Wii U version made it a lot easier. So, but I find the Silent Realm actually kind of relaxing. The music is calm and nice, and as long as you're watching out for the guardians, there's really no threats. It's kind of just a peaceful stroll around the area if you already look through and, you know, get to see it in a new light. So, anyway. And I will say, and this is probably going to be a weird thing. This is my favorite iteration of Farron Woods. There's one more time that it gets changed up, at least this area, but out of all the areas, this is my favorite one during... This is my favorite time during Farron Woods. And it's just, I don't know, I find it really relaxing. The music is nice to listen to. Also, this is a very jerkishly placed Dusk Relic, and I really want it. There we go. I just find it relaxing. And I like playing the Silent Realms, weirdly enough. So, yeah. I know a lot of people will have do have mixed opinions. Most people absolutely hate these Silent Realms, but I am not one of those people. I find them relaxing. So, at least the one in Farron Woods. If you could already guess, yes, you have to do this 2 more times for the other areas, which means more backtracking. Yeah, this game went through a lot of weird development phases where they had to stack on time, so they just made backtracking a thing. So take that as you will. But also, you're probably wondering how the hell you get through this. This Waking Water is on a tide system, and this Waking Water is a jerk because if you touch the tiniest little pixel of that damn thing, it will alert the Guardians. So, yeah, make sure it's fully away before you go and try to get the tier. Otherwise, you'll be completely fine. And as you can see here, I'm not going through a specific route. There's no specific thing you have to really do. All you have to do is watch out for the pose in this one. If you somehow run out of time, then, you know, just run to a tier, because they're fairly close to each other. This area is not that big, so that's why I left the one all the way back here by itself, is because just in case if I screwed up out there. So also I'm unsure if there are any more Dusk Relic locations. I pretty much looked through all I could find, and as you can tell, some of these areas are locked off because there's no purpose of going over there. But anyway, once we grab this last tier, you've collected every tier of Farore. The trial will keep going if you so wish to look around for Dusk Relics. Also, the timer will not go down. You can explore here as long as you want, as long as you don't get caught by the pose. But once you feel like you're ready, let me see, how much... okay, I'm fine. You do get a lot of Dusk Relics here, so don't worry about it too much, but I would keep an eye out just in case. Because like I said, Dusk Relics are easily the most rare item in this game, simply because they're locked off to the Spirit, or the Silent Realms. And we have a Water Dragon Scale. This allows us to go underwater. And, starting to see a trend already with the Silent Realm. They will give you an item after each time you complete them. There's only 3 in the entire game. Congratulations, Master Link. You have passed this trial. You now have the power to proceed to the location of the first sacred flame that will enhance your sword. The Water Dragon Scale is one of the goddess's sacred gifts. The Great Spirit of the Water Dragon has provided you with the ability to swim freely underwater. The flame you seek is somewhere within these woods. Master, I must conclude that this flame is likely in a part of the area you have not explored. And, you can say, wow, this area changes dramatically. Those are moblins. I don't suggest fighting those right now, but anyway, hey, Buka. Oh, hello again. I see you have the Water of Dragon Scale there, Q. That's amazing. I heard that if you have one, Q, you can swim through the water like a dragon soars through the sky. There must be places here in the woods that you haven't visited yet, Q. You should use the Water Dragon Scale to explore areas you couldn't even get to before, Q. Ho ho ho. Yeah, obviousness is obvious. Also, you have the Kikwis standing up there. I love the Kikwis, dude. They're so cute. They're adorable. I love them. Anyway. we can now explore underwater, and you might remember this little area down here that kind of escaped us for the longest time, and we can now actually go through here. And there is a secret passageway, because that's Zelda in a nutshell. So basically, you just hold A when you go underwater. If you click in the left stick, you can do like a barrel roll thing. Yeah, I don't know how Link physically does that, but you know what, here we are. You cannot attack underwater except for that left stick click thing, so. Anyway. Cool enough that we go through the roots of a tree to end up in the inside. And yeah, they have things set up here. Lots of pufferfish, bomb dudes, and a bokoblin. Why? I don't know. Inside the great tree. So, head on up here, and I suggest just... Actually, can I just shoot that and kill the... That is a sad death if I've ever seen one. Anyway, screw you, pufferfish. Weird thing here is you gotta blow this platform over to the other platform. Be careful of not hitting the other platform because it will also blow it if you blow towards its direction. Oh god. Sir, please. This is getting very awkward. Okay, just make it go back and forth. The power of wind, even though you're not the hero of the wind, you're the hero of the sky, which arguably is the same thing. Not really. Sky is more dealing with atmosphere, while the wind is dealing with, you know, wind. But anyway, as you can see there is a goddess cube chest there, but I would not go haywire and grab that just yet. There are 2 bluebird feathers here? Bruh, come on. Alright, let's try. Last time I walked too fast. No! I mean, I guess I do need the normal bluebird feather, but yeah, that sucks. More Deku Seeds if you desperately need to use your slingshot. Like I said, those little spider things, they're not Arakas, because those are the scorpion things. The little, they're Waltulas, right? Walscultulas? Yeah, Waltula. If you want to kill them, you can. Also, bees. Be careful of the bees. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go and piss it off. Besides, we want some more hornets anyway. Although I think we have max already, so. Do those birds come back? No, they didn't. Welp. How many do I even have? Oh, I have 6. We're fine. Alright. Anyway, we'll just head on up here. There we go. And you do hear a weird sound. Don't worry about it. That is part of the game. Anyway, in here, this was supposed to be our first encounter with the moblin. Thing with moblins, they are notoriously placed in really weird places to where they just knock you off. There's a couple of ways of fighting them. And one of the ways is super helpful with the slingshot. If you headshot them, you will stun them for a long time, and look how tanky they are. Cut up their shield. Okay, sorry, weird interruption. And, well, the Moblin's dead. Moblins will always drop hearts, unfortunately. There are some Moblins later on that actually do drop 20 rupees. But yeah, you can just see how for how much I spammed my sword, they are very tanky. Anyway, this bird statue is actually super nice because we can get, well, actually, I think you can only get 1 from this. Okay. Yeah, this bird statue will allow us to get back here without traversing the entire tree again. Also, I should have used the sailcloth. Zelda gave that to us for a reason. But anyway, we can finally get this goddess cube chest that we've been waiting so long for. Saw at the very beginning of the game, and now we can actually get it. So, also you got some keys there now. I actually want to kill these because, Monster Claw, please. No, just a rupee and a heart. Man, come on. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the sky, and there is something we are going to do before heading back to the tree. No, we're not going after that Goddess Cube chest. That's kind of ridiculous to immediately get a Goddess Cube chest and then leave to go and get it. But, whatever. We're heading back to Skyloft real quick. So I'll meet you guys there. Back in Skyloft, I guess this is a convenient place to drop off. You might argue with me and say that this is a very inconvenient time to do this, but I think it's worth it considering there's 2 chests we get out of this, and plus we just got the item to get this. If you saw a while back, there's a Goddess Cube chest in this hut that we have no access of getting into. Until now. Thanks to the water scale, we can actually swim underwater and go through this awkwardly placed tunnel system. Yeah, I don't know how this works exactly, but you know what? Here we are. Just jump on up here. And now we have 2 chests. First of which is the Goddess Cube chest we got a while back, which has a piece of hearts. Getting a lot of piece of hearts recently. Second one is, I actually don't remember. Silver rupee. So there you go. I don't think there's a way to glitch in there. If there is, it's probably in the Wii version. I don't know. I remember something of significance with that, but I don't exactly remember what it is. But anyway, so that's the Goddess Cube chests there, and now we don't have to worry about that. So I'm gonna meet you guys back at that bird statue that I was talking about. That's super handy. Back at the Great Tree, and continue from there. Back at the Great Tree. Got some things to do here. Blue rupee is an inconvenient place, therefore I do not want to get it. There are some bokoblins over here. You can just deal with them with a Skyward strike pretty easily, actually. What? There we go. Ooh, an ornamental skull. I think that's just a normal skull. I can't remember which is which, named wise. And another one. Those blue bokoblins do have horns on them, so you can get monster horns from them, potentially. Also, you got some keys. Come on, drop a monster claw. Drop a monster claw. Oh, I'm sad now. Now, beware that this is going to be a very odd thing to do here, but from this height, we can actually get the Goddess Cube chests that we've seen for a long time. And honestly, I recommend grabbing them now. Simply because this one we can't get until the 3rd Silent Realm encounter. Yeah, and might as well just get it now. Easy way of doing this is just going back to the Skyview Temple, to the viewing platform, bird statue, going back up to the sky, then going back to the Great Tree's bird statue, and then, yeah, doing that over and over again until you have all the Goddess Cube chests. So, I'll meet you guys back at the bird statue again to get this last Goddess Cube chest, and then we'll go forward from there. And back here once again. I never really enjoyed doing this. It is kind of annoying, but like, I'm pretty sure 2 of these Goddess Cube chests actually require this method. So yeah, it's not the best thing in the world, but we're here for 100%, damn it. Wow, Jesus, that guy went super far. This one, you want to, this one's kind of odd. I think this side, there we go, hang down. Can't really see your shadow, so it's kind of, okay, yeah, we're fine. Kind of a weird way to do it, but yeah, it's fine. Anyway, head across here. If you're playing hero mode, you can actually just snipe this with your sword. I'll explain that way later, but anyway, grab this last Goddess Cube chest. And I'll meet you guys back at the Great Tree bird statue once again. Yikes. And after that annoying thing to do, yeah, again, every time I do this, I just get annoyed because there's no way to fast travel between each bird statue without going back to the sky. But, yeah, I don't really like that too much, but especially since this is the well, not re-release, but something. It's not a remake, it's not a remaster, it's more like a 60 FPS port, I guess you could say, which a lot of people have mixed opinions about, but personally I like it because it gives people more chances to play the game. Got these beetles. I haven't seen those in a while, actually. And when we head up here, you have reached the top of the tree. From this vantage point, you have a good view of the woods. Perhaps you will see an area you haven't explored. Or a person we have not explored. Master, look up there. I have confirmed the discovery of a new Kiwi. Analysis indicates that a 90% chance that the sounds we have been hearing were the loud snores of this Kiwi. Yeah, we want to get his attention. And what's a better attention grabber than shooting him? Kiwi! Who's it? I'm napping. Oh, look at that, a real live human. Haven't seen one of you in a while, Quirk. They used to call me Yerbil. Now I'm just the old Kiwi hermit. I watch over the forest here when I'm not napping. I don't know how you wandered all the way up here, but let me ask you something. Can you really see me? Nope. Fibber! You're a fibbity-fibber, Quirk. And just how did you peg me with your fancy shooter thing without being able to see me, eh? But forget all that nonsense and tell me, Quirk, what business does a real-life human have in these woods? The flame! You're out questioning for a flame to enhance your sword, Quirk, so that you could find someone important to you, eh? How about that? A human who can see me and seeks of a great flame, Quirk. Listen, do you promise not to breathe a word of what I'm about to tell you to another soul? I'm serious, Quirk. No promises. You can't keep a secret? Here I am trying to let you in on a big secret, and you can't even promise to keep it to yourself. Do you even want to hear it, Quirk? Please. Alright, I'll tell you, but remember, it's a secret to everybody. The flame that you seek is most likely Farore's flame. Yes, Farore's flame. That story begins a very long time ago when the goddess was still with us, Quirk. The goddess gave flame to the water dragon, a great spirit that presides over Farore Woods. The way I hear it is that she left the flame in the care of the water dragon so that one day the almighty dragon could pass it on to the one from the sky. You see, Quirk, I've got a hunch the goddess was talking about you, lad. Well, that settles that. You must seek out the mighty water dragon. Her lair is deep in the lake to the south of these woods, Quirk. She watches over the flame there. There's a problem, though. The gate that leads to that lake is sealed shut to all those judged unworthy. But don't worry, Quirk. I'll let you in on the trick to opening the gate. To open the gate, you have to channel the power of the goddess into the symbol carved into its doors, Quirk. Oh, but it isn't so simple. The symbol is incomplete. To unlock the gate, you must take the symbol whole. The only way you'll know what the completed symbol should look like is to first find that same completed symbol somewhere else in these woods. The gate is down in the south, so it's likely that there's a matching symbol somewhere up north. Try searching near this X, Quirk. Is all of this seeping into your head, lad? Do you know where you must go to find the symbol you seek? Got it. Then I wish you safe travels, lad. Oh, wait up! I forgot to mention this earlier, but it's important. Her Excellence, the Water Dragon, is very persnickety about manners, so watch yours. I've heard stories of folks who caught her in a fussy mood. They ended up mid-morning snacks, Quirk.
I probably taste like old cave moss, but I'm not in a hurry to become a royal meal, Quirk. So don't let her know that I told you about Farore's flame, okay? And remember, when you're in your hall, you better be on your best behavior and be a gracious guest. I'll be here napping if you need some of my elder wisdom. See you around, Quirk. I love this dude. Yerbil is great. I love his weird, non-voice acting. Anyway, you can see we're at the top of the tree, and I guess one of these trips could have been saved by going to the top and then getting the Goddess Cube chest, but that ain't fun. You know what is fun? Jumping off the top of the tree. I love doing that in every playthrough. Like Yerbil said, you can go to the north and get the symbol, but I think everyone knows what that symbol is. It's the Zora symbol from Ocarina of Time and subsequent games afterwards. It's not really that hard to remember. It's the sign of Lanayru. If you've played any other Zelda game, you've probably seen that symbol somewhere before. So, anyway. Or not Lanayru, Nehru. Oh, hello. I haven't seen you guys in a bit. So I'm not gonna bother going all the way back to the viewing platform because there's no point in doing that. Hello, Octorok. Do you drop? Yep, okay, you drop rupees. And remember this red rupee that we had no way of getting before? Well, we have a beetle. We also have a pumpkin. Did not mean to do that. We have a beetle that will grab rupees, not pumpkins. I mean, it does grab pumpkins, but anyway, I think that's the only 20 rupee around here. I'm just checking real quick. Yeah. There is a skip you can do here, speedrunning skip, where you can, I think you can land on top of the trees over there and then just go over to the lake, hence lake skip. But as Yerbil said, we have to power our sword with the goddess. And this thing is actually very forgiving. For example, I'm just going to draw a circle. And yeah, it's very forgiving. And yeah, you don't have to go and check in with the viewing platform. You could just open it here. It's no big deal. Master Link, you should be aware that I have calculated an 80% probability that the sacred flame lies beyond this lake. Thank you, Five, for being completely useless, as per usual. Anyway, aw, I wish there was a bluebird there. I would have, whatever. Next time on Skyward Sword, we're gonna head into the lake and try to find this dragon and hopefully not get eaten. Link, please have manners. You don't even speak, so how would you have manners? Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.